LoreWarrior Mercenaries, Romanov's Crusaders, Honour and Mercy. When Thomas Marek founded the Knights of the Inner Sphere, his ideals struck a chord with mech warriors throughout the Inner Sphere. Many adopted the Captain General's neo-chivalric ideals, while a select few began travelling to Atreus seeking to join the ranks of his new elite. By late 3055, some 40 such mech warriors had gathered. Unwilling to incorporate such a large body of foreign troops directly into the Free World League militia, Marek sponsored an independent command for those mech warriors, thereby creating Romanov's Crusaders. The Crusaders occupy a grey area between mercenary and house unit. Technically, the command is a mercenary unit operating under exclusive contract to the League. In practice, the Crusaders are a Free World League militia unit, and its members swear personal fealty to Marek in much the same way as any Knight of the Inner Sphere, Free World's Guards, and any Atrean Hussars. The unit's creation has generated a surprisingly favourable response throughout the Inner Sphere, save in the League itself. A number of the Captain General's opponents have criticised the move. In a speech to Parliament, Prince Kirk Cameron Jones of Regulus accused Thomas Marek of double standards, to wit, downscaling mercenary presence within the League by releasing those mercenaries who owe allegiance to provincial governments, while simultaneously creating his own private army. Though Marek may be guilty of some hypocrisy of the mercenaries employed by the League, only Kristen's Crushers, commanded by the Captain General's sister, has received better treatment. He has stated that he expects the Crusaders to gain employment with another successor state and spread chivalric ideals across the Inner Sphere when their contract expires. The Crusaders' colour scheme is dull silver with gold trim. The Regimental Insignia is a medieval knight on a white charger, brandishing a sword of light and set on a green and blue shield. The insignia is painted over the heart of each unit's battle mech. Dragoons rate it at D. Officers. Crispin Romanov, who previously commanded the Galahad Battalion of the Knights of the Inner Sphere, commands the Crusaders. Crusader mech warriors idolise the Orloff-born officer despite his gruff nature, and this respect has greatly helped Romanov unite his troops, who encompass a wide range of cultures, technology, and training. Executive Officer Major Rin Johansson, a former member of the Rasalhague Kungsarmy, received grievous wounds in the battle for Kayseri against the 3rd Bear Guards. He's an excellent mech warrior, despite the Type 3 prosthesis that replaces his left forearm and the myoma implants in both of his legs. Tactics. The Crusaders possess no specialised tactics and have performed below average in exercises so far despite their enthusiasm. The disparity of experience levels within the unit is the main reason for the Crusaders' disappointing performance. Members of the regiment range from hardened veterans to fresh recruits. In the past 6 months, Colonel Romanov and his staff have apparently solved the problem with extensive training programs, but only battle will truly test the Crusaders. Support. The Crusaders own no transportation assets as yet and have assembled only a small technical staff, rated at about 30% optimum. Romanov's Crusaders, Regimental Regular Fanatical, CO 1st Battalion as Colonel Sir Crispin Romanov, XO Major Rin Johansson, 2nd Battalion Major Miaka Tanahome, and 3rd Battalion Major Antoinette Thurlow. The technological levels of the Crusaders' battle mechs cover the spectrum. Many of the unit's members were dispossessed when they arrived in the Free Worlds League, and the unit purchased a number of near-wrecked mechs for them. At the other extreme, the unit possesses 2 captured clan Omnimechs, a Dragonfly and a Battle Cobra, and numerous new Free World Leagues designs such as the Wraith and the Hercules. The unit is trying to acquire such mechs as the DCMS's Nodachi because of its sword-style club. Currently, the Crusaders are 35% upgraded. Unfortunately, Thomas Marek's preferential treatment of the unit has caused considerable resentment amongst other mercenaries employed by the League, as well as several less fortunate Marek house units. Such resentment has led to a recent indictment during training on Connaught, when a heated dispute between members of the 18th Marek militia and several Crusaders escalated into a full-on brawl, much to the surprise of the militia troops, who expected a chivalric and mild-mannered response to their insults. It's there's so many merc units out in Battletech. They really do cover the spectrum. And Romanov's Crusaders are obviously supposed to be this inspired idea of they have a great idea in mind, but the actual putting it into practice thing is going to be really difficult. I could see this being basically ripped off from a film plot-wise for this group. It's not bad, though. I mean, the idea of Marek trying to reinstill some chivalry into the inner sphere as if it was ever there to begin with, you know? Cool idea, though. I mean, I like the fact that it's such a motley crew of people. You literally could have players joining it in that time period and be from wherever the hell they want. Deep Periphery, Nearby Periphery State, Lao, Marek. I mean, Christ, maybe even a former clanner or something could be in there. You never know. So this is an idea that you can pretty much put whatever you want in there, including mechs as well, which is, it's a nice touch. It's good for GMs to be able to literally throw in whatever they want and have players, for instance, start as part of the Crusaders, trying to, you know, maybe in a game it's a group of people who are all dispossessed. The characters come from different places, and this is where they end up, and you know they're dealing with life in this rather unusual new unit and the politics around it, and what kind of missions they end up being put through, that kind of thing. Interesting kind of like campaign ideas that you could come up with it. So yeah, not bad. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.